Hello, all my fellow Geminis. How are you? This is Maxine Taylor, and I have our forecast for January 2021 right here. Let me tell you, this is going to be a really powerful month. First of all, let's start with Mars, all right? That's the planet of action and energy. It's what we'll fight with and fight for. It's been in our 11th house of friends and group activities and wanting to be with friends. And since the entire world is going through a pandemic, it's been difficult to do everything virtually. And we have. Now, on the 6th, Mars is going to enter the 12th house. And this is the house of behind the scenes activities. We will want more privacy to work away from other people, the phone ringing, um, texts, all that stuff, because we want to work behind the scenes. Are you writing a book? Are you doing a blog? This is a perfect time to get away and to do it, to write it. You may just want to escape. You may just want to go to a desert island if you can, or maybe sleep a little bit more because this is the building a castle in the air. Don't disturb me while I'm doing it. So, starting on the 6th, which is practically tomorrow, based on the fact that today is January 1st, um, we're going to need more solitude and privacy. Now, Venus, the pink planet, is love. And it's been in our 7th house of friend of other people. Um, Not so much friendships, perhaps, although they do count as other people. The 11th house is friends, and the 7th house is others, all others. And so people have enjoyed being with us. We have loved being with them. On the 8th, Venus is going to move into the 8th house. And the 8th house is another private house. Mars will be in our 12th house after the 6th. And so that gives us the desire for solitude and privacy. Anytime we have planets in the 8th house, we want privacy too. Um, the 8th house is the house of secrets, digging deep. With Venus in the 8th house, we may be re examining our concept of love. We may be reworking mutually beneficial financial projects. Oh, doesn't that sound exciting? But whatever's in the 8th house is being transformed. Well, the sun, the yellow planet, our ego, that's been in the 8th house. And we are examining and have been examining ourselves more. Also, we have probably been able to work those wonderful financial, mutually beneficial financial deals. Um, and this is terrific because the sun is the giver of life. This would be a great time to rework the mortgage, perhaps, to create any type of money situation that is mutually beneficial. On the 19th, the sun moves into our 9th house, and we have all the answers that we've been looking for because we plug in what we've learned in the 8th house and we see a much bigger picture, more options. We see the far horizon. Use this 8th house activity for solitude and privacy also. Now, Mercury, the blue planet, has also been in our 8th house. And so our thinking is undergoing a change. The way we look at things, we're bringing new ideas to the table and we're listening to other people express their opinions and their values. On the 8th, Mercury moves into that 9th house. It beats the sun by, you know, several days, of course. Um, and so we're thinking, all right, how do I take this new information that I've gleaned in the eighth house and apply it to the ninth? Each case is different, and we will all find the way. On the 30th, Mercury goes retrograde. Now, prior to that, of course, we're in the shadow of the retrograde, and we feel that. This is a time, since the ninth house deals with higher education, the higher mind, publishing, uh, these are the areas that we are moving into. When Mercury goes retrograde, of course, it can move back into our eighth house to redo the joint financial structure, to re-examine those secrets that have come to light. Don't you love it? Now, we have a new moon on the 13th in 23 Capricorn. The energy starts moving on the new moon. For starting around the 11th, we'll be in the dark of the moon and there's no light, no energy. On the 13th, that's in the Eastern time zone, we will have our new moon and everything will move forward. Then 2 weeks later, we've got the full moon on the 28th, again in the Eastern time zone. The full moon is in 9 degrees of Leo. Find 23 Capricorn in your birth chart because that's when the energy starts moving and where it starts moving, how it produces results. The full moon on the 28th in 9 Leo. Find 9 Leo in your birth chart. This is where things come to a head. And for us, well, first of all, the new moon, back with secrets, back with digging like a psychic detective. The full moon, sharing what we have learned, sharing it, writing it, blogging it, talking about it. Now we've brought it to consciousness. What do we do with it? So that's our month. I hope you find it really exciting because we're being psychic detectives this month. And join me, won't you, next month when once again I take a look at Gemini's forecast. Until then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.